Here's why I think it's so important, right? These are all about relationships. And I kept thinking when you were talking, I'm like, I need to do that more with my wife. I need to do the Venn diagram with my wife, right? Because it's about creating a relationship where you're helping, you're supporting them, and you're just finding the heart of it, like the core of that, right? So here's something that I want to do, and that's a significant takeaway. I want to reconcile something that you said at the beginning of this podcast. Okay. So you're the director of support, right? At Zapier. And, but you said, I've been in customer experience for 15 years. What is the difference between support and customer experience? Because we use these things interchangeably all the time, right? And so I think in getting your definition, I think that's going to help us in terms of also uncovering what do we do practically? How do we get past this victim mentality? Let's really understand what it is we're doing.
Mm. The support is one aspect of the experience, right? And this is where I think a lot of people aren't utilizing their full skill set. Because if you ask most people that work in, whether it's customer support or they call themselves customer experience or whatever it might be, they will probably be able to pinpoint all the friction points that your customers are going through, right? You ask anyone here from a customer support, customer experience background, like, hey, show me your website and show me the bits the customers hate. Well, it's on the phone, on the front line, or answering emails and say, this bit, this bit, this bit, they really hate this bit. They'll be able to list those out. And the support element is often, how do we stop people from contacting us? Or when they contact us, how do we help them through that? The experience bit is, how do we stop people from contacting us, but love the journey throughout? And that for me is a really important definition, right? So for those that don't know, I work at Zapier. We're an automation platform. We deal with like AI orchestration, so helping make everything more streamlined and more efficient in terms of automation. And that's a perfect way for me to kind of really sink my teeth in and be like, how should this work? Because let's face it, we work in an industry, especially if you work specifically in customer support, we work in an industry where if someone's contacting you, they don't want to be contacting you. They want to be doing anything else, right? They want to be spending time with their kids. They want to be spending time going and watch the football. They want to be doing anything rather than having to contact someone and speak to them, with a few exceptions, right? I know that older generations sometimes like speaking to people. If it's something very important, then people are like, I'm not sure. Yeah, if I want to trust the robot to do that, I'll feel more comfortable to speak to someone and explain the problem is, or accessibility issues, etc., etc. However, the majority of the time, people want things to be frictionless and effortless and just rock up somewhere and have what they need in front of them. And for me, customer experience is giving them that. So that's kind of the main difference between the support side and customer experience side.